Okay, hi everybody, hi. I got my, what do you call it? I think I have, my name is Emma. Welcome to Saturday Night Threads. I think I pinched my camera, for, what is that called? When you zoom in, and I forgot to make it zoom out. So it's going to be a little bit more closer than what I want. But at least you'll be able to see, me do the stitches. So, okay, today we're going back and we're going to still try to do the cable stitch. Now, as I was saying, I do remember that I said I have this way that I know. Now, thinking back of what I did, and I couldn't remember what I did, and I said, okay, how come I got to this point, which was all the way down here? I just don't want to drop it. All the way over here, and I can't do it again. It's like it was driving me up a wall, and I couldn't understand, why can I not get back into, into this thing again? So, I said, okay, I'm doing something wrong, and it's just upsetting me. So let me try and start over. And as you can see, I did start over here. I started over, and then it just went wonky from there. I think I did it right. I did it right here. It was right what I wanted, kind of, because the cables were going this way. And as you can see, the cables are going that way. Okay, you see them going this way? But it didn't have, and I'll show you with this. What are you looking for? Oh, it didn't have this length right here. And I was like, wait, where's the length over here? It's not there. So I said, okay, something definitely is wrong. So then I said, okay, well, let me try it again. Let me start over again. And that's what I did. I said, let me start over. And I did do this. I got it to this point. I did a whole bunch. And as you can see, there's no cable. There's not going this way, and there's not one going that way. I don't know what happened here. Like, I don't know what happened. I probably got, upset or something. I don't know. And I said, well, this is not working. I could have sworn this is how I did it. But then I said, you know what? I'm just going to start over. I'm going to skip this part, and I'm going to start again. So then, as you can see, I think it was like, what, maybe 3-4 weeks ago. Maybe, it was before the holidays, right? It was like even before Thanksgiving when I was trying to do this. And I said, okay, I got to this point, and I said, okay, and I did end up doing, I said, I'm just going to start over like you always do. I didn't want to unravel the whole thing. That's just one thing I didn't want to do. So if you're new to my channel, I do a whole bunch of different things, crochet, any kind of thread work, plastic canvas, and I have mentioned this on my other channel. I'm trying to learn. I know how to knit. I'm just trying to learn how to do cables. Because and I'll show you another time how to knit. It's just, you're just doing knit and purl, knit and purl, knit and purl. Or you do knit, 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 purl, 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 knit, 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 purl, purl, purl. Or you can do knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. And you'll see the pattern as, I don't know how wide you want your little blanket or scarf or whatever. But you'll see the pattern. Or you can do knit and then purl, knit and then purl. You know what I mean? You can go either this way or up that way. But I really wanted to do and learn how to make cables, because I remember last year I wanted to make scarves. And I said, I really want to make scarves. I really want to learn how to do cables. But everything just ran away. Time just runs away, guys. It just, when you're busy doing things, it just runs away. And you really, if you really want to do something, you have to be really adamant about it and said, no, I'm going to do it today. No, I'm not going to let, no excuses. No, I'm not going to let nobody, what do you call it? Distract me. I'm going to do this. So, okay. So I said, you know what? Let me jump back into this thing because I really want to learn how to do this. Because at first I was just going to do the crochet. So now let me do this. So, okay. Back to here. So I started on, this is a cable needle. They have other ones who are just straight, but I prefer, I don't know, maybe I don't know. It's just, I guess it all depends how, what you like, what you don't like. Okay, so I started again right here. And I said, I'm just going to start over. And I think I stopped last week right here. Because when I did the cables, and this is when it hit me. When I did the cable here, and I messed up here. I don't know. I don't remember what I did. I messed up here. It was supposed to be going, I wanted both of them to go the opposite direction, but it ended up, this one ended up going that way. I think it was only because they had, two. They didn't have, it kind of looks like it's going that way, right? I don't know what happened here. So, but it is kind of going in that direction. And then when I was watching this, then it hit me. I said, oh, I know what I did. I was knitting and then I did the cable. And that's what I did down here. I would knit, I would knit all the way up. I would stop. And I think I would stop at 1, 2, because I remember the numbers. I had 6 in my head. Why do I have the number 6 in my head? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the 6th stitch, I would do the cable. And I would say, that's what I did. That's why all this looks knitted, and then the cable would be the last thing I did after the 6th, the 6th, or it was really 1, 2, 3. It was 4, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 4. And then going up, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then going up, I would do the cable, which was stitching 2, putting 2 in the back, stitching the rest, and then bringing this back in. And that's where the cable would knit. And then I would start over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, knit. 1, 2, 3, and cable, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I would do the cable. I go, that's how I did it. And I couldn't remember, what I did for the longest time. I was like, this is driving me up a wall. But I think I got, and it's always, you'll always know which is the back. And you'll always know which is the front, okay? Because you'll be able to see that. So, right now, since I already, I didn't do any, what do you call this? I remember these were the needles that were coming forward. So I want the cables to go to the opposite direction. So I'm going to be doing 2, casting on 2, and then throwing it in the back. And then I'll proceed and I'll do it again here and do it again here. And hopefully we'll see the cables, going that way and not that way. Okay. So I already am, because like I said, you'll probably see it more on these 2. Not on this one, because this is already going the wrong direction. You'll probably see it more on these 2 and maybe this one. I am not going to do it on this one because, as you can see, it's just all twisted. It just didn't work. I needed 4, knits. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to this is the front. I'm going to come back here. And since, like I said, since I already started, I think I have 6 on here. Do I? I think I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do. Okay, so I already knitted this. This was, I think, last week. I already knitted that. So I'm just going to do one more row to offset the whole line. You know, well, I could, because it already has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I don't want to mess with this, because then it's not going to look right. I'm trying to think. So let me try to do a cable here, not here, and I'm going to do a cable here. And then the cable here and here. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to knit regularly 6 rows in just plain, you know, knitting and purl. And then when I do 6 row, then I'll do the, what do you call it, the cable again. So let's find out. Let's give this a go, guys. And I hope what I'm thinking, I hope that that was it, because I couldn't I couldn't figure it out. Now, I was going to start over, to be honest, and I was going to keep going, you know, 6 more, but then I realized, I go, no, wait, I already have 6. So why would I want to put 6 more? It's just going to be longer. So I say, you know what? Because this is just a practicing. I'm just practicing. This is, you know, I'll probably end up, when I'm done figuring it out and I do it for a little while, I'll probably end up just taking it apart, whatever comes apart, and start on, I'll probably end up starting different colors. I'll see what colors I have in the back. But mostly, like I said, browns, light browns, you know, blues, black, whatever. I have so much yarn. You can always change the color, you know, the color of your yarn as well. Okay, so let's jump into this. Okay, one thing I found out that I feel like it helps me a lot. The only thing that I'm doing right now, I have this thing, this arm thing over my my phone. And as much as I want to see you guys see me doing it, I can't see myself doing it, you know? I'd have to be like, I don't know, like over here to do it. Because I can't see, because the thing that's holding the phone is, you know, that bracket, it's almost right above the ring where I start the video. And I'm like, yeah, but I can't see myself doing it. But at least you guys can, okay? I mean, it's not like I really have to look at the camera, because I'm right here. I can see here. I don't have to look at the camera. I just want, you know, never mind. Let's not get technical now, okay? Let's not do that. Let's just start. Okay. So actually, I just wanted to see where I was at. I wanted to make sure I was centered for you guys. Okay, of course, you always have to wrap the yarn around your hand. And I do believe, like, sometimes the best thing that you can do when you're doing it, put lotion on your hands, because sometimes, like me right now, my hands feel so dry, and I hate it when the yarn rubs against my skin, like you feel that. I'm like, come on, I'm not getting that old, am I? Jesus, for Christ's sake. So, or if it goes through your, you know, like, especially like here, if it's rough. And I was going to do it and I forgot. I mean, they're not that bad, but they're not that great either. Again, they're aging. My hands are aging, but, you know, what else is new, right? Okay, so where I have, how many do I have here? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I wanted to do it, is it? Wait a minute, wait, just give me a second. Let me get my book, okay? Just let me get my book real quick, if I can get up real quick. Hold on. Okay, this is the book that I use, okay? And that's what, you know, this was what I want to learn how to do. It's just, I just have to learn how to do this, because I think that's also knitting. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked again. I'm just looking for the cables. Hold on. Here's the one it was. Where is the cable? Oh my gosh, should have been ready. Oh my god. Okay, increasing. Basic stitch casting. Oh, come on. Casting, basic, binding off. Are you kidding me? Where is this thing? Traveling. Okay, here it is. So, okay, basic cables. Now, okay, so this is the one I want, the one that's going to the right. So it's on the right now. Okay, so basic for cable, 4 back. Okay, so we have 4 back. Okay, so it's 2 and 2. Okay, so on the right side, work your position of the cable panels and then slip 2 stitches onto the cable needle. 2 stitches, and then with the stitches on the with the stitches on the cable needle, hold at the back of the work, and then knit the next 2 stitches. So we have 4, right? So we work on the right, we work to the position, cable panel, slip 2 stitches, which is this. Okay, it's the first ones. So it's this one, these 2, and then I have to knit these 2. So it's the first 2 and then these 2. I put this in the back and then I continue with the purl. And then you bring the needle, you stitch. You continue to stitch the cable, the ones that are on the needle, on the cable needle. Okay, I think I got it. All right. So let me just put this on the side because I couldn't figure it out. I was like, wait a minute. Oh my God, that's how come it's always good. And let me tell you something. They don't always show you that on tutorials because they just do everything fast, and then they just wanna. What do you call it? Okay, so this is, okay, so I have to get to the other side. So right now I am going, and I usually keep, see how my needles are so close together? I usually keep them that close together so I won't have a hard time, you know, it coming out of the yarn won't come out of my needle. So I try to keep them as close as I can. If you're, you know, a beginner like me, you know, you got to figure out everything. And I just push it, slide it down. Okay, and then I throw the yarn forward. And now I'm doing the cable. Not the cable. The purl. And so I'm purling right now. Just do it slow. Don't hurry. I don't never hurry because if I hurry, that's how I end up messing up. I'll just take my time. Okay, then look at my stitches. And I only push back like these down here. I leave these up here because I need that, you know, the stretch from the yarn, so I won't have a hard time pulling it. You know what I mean? So now I'm knitting and knitting. Okay, push everything up. It's hot in here. Okay, again, I just push this. Okay, but this stays up here. Okay, get between the needles. Yeah, I'm doing, yeah. You always gotta look at your work, guys. So I'm doing like, there I am, ready to say cable again. Your purl. And do your purl. And always push your work back. This is more easier for me if I do it on the bed because I don't have to hear the clanging on the table. And it just, and I'm able to stick these guys, you know, these guys on the blanket. And I won't hear the clank, clank, clank from these guys. Okay, I think I have one more. No, wait. Okay, one more cable. Sometimes your cables will look slanted and they'll look like a stitch, but they're not, I mean, like a knit, but they're not. So keep a close eye on that. I've done that lots of times where I thought, you know, I thought it was a pearl and it wasn't. So I was like, oh my God. Or I thought it was a knit and it wasn't. It was a pearl. So knit, knit, knit. Yeah, I don't know what was catching on there. Push that down. Cable. Cables here. Yeah, I said it again. I mean pearl. I don't want to confuse you guys. Pearl. Two more pearls. Yeah, I had to get this thing because I was like, I was getting tired of, I was, you know, putting the camera over there to my left. And I was like, and then I felt like, I don't think you guys can really see what I'm doing. So I said, you know what, I'm going to have to get one of those things. And then at first, I wasn't really sure, you know, how to use it. And I was like, you know, I'm looking up tutorials, trying to figure it out. And I got mad because they were showing, how to set it up or an unboxing. Like, I don't want an unboxing. I just want you to show me how to put the darn camera on the thing so I can record it. So then, you know, I'm looking, and then they go, the easy way to film make overhead shots and blah blah blah. And I said, oh, cool. And then they're showing you all these different gadgets, but they're not showing you how to do the overhead shot. And I was like, that's not what I'm looking for. Like, what the heck? So then I said, okay, fine, I'll keep looking. And then there was another one, and easy overhead shot. And she does it. She puts the she's showing, she got the thing, no unboxing. She has the gadget already, what do you call it? It's on the table and everything. And she goes, oh, this is how you do it. But she doesn't show how to put the camera in. Like the phone on the gadget. I'm like, I watched the whole video and you showed me nothing of what I needed to know. Thanks a lot. I was so pissed. I hate wasting my time. I really do. But I did find this one. And this was like 3 years ago. Because I think that's when they started doing the overhead shots, right? Like 3, 4, maybe more years ago. I think it was like 3 years ago. And she was doing one that was, she was doing one out of like a DIY, like out of a plastic bottle or something. And then she showed how to put the camera. I don't know what the heck she used. She used something to put the camera on. I don't know what kind of clamp it was. But I saw, when you have your iPhone, the ring, the record button. I saw where that was at. I was like, oh, okay. That's what I wanted to know. Where do you put the camera? To record the overhead shot. And that's what I was looking for. Although, like I said, it was like 3 years ago. Ah, shoot. I just made a mistake. Hold on. That's what I get for talking. Ah, crap. What did I do? I'm going to try to put it back in if I can. Okay. Oh. Ah, for Christ's sake. And I don't like, not that, because I can't edit anyway, not just yet. Was I almost done? How'd that happen? I didn't even knit these two. Oh, I see. Okay, I think I had one more. Okay, I had one more to knit. Oh my God, it's almost happening again. Okay, so I have one more to knit. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, how did it knit by itself? Okay, so I got it. Okay, so 1, 2, let me get this in here so I can turn it. Okay. Ooh. Because this way, if I make mistakes, you can see it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now this is how this is how it looks. Okay. So this is where we're at. Let me get this over here. Actually, I did make a mistake. You can see it. See where it's dropped? Right here. Oh, well. Like I said, we're just practicing, so it happens. Okay. So now I'm going to do, what do you call it? I'm going to cable all of this. All right. And then I'm going to do what it said in the book. Okay, so I'm not really worried about this. I'm just going to do a cable. 4 of them, I guess. All right, was it 4 of them? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay. So it was 1. God, things gets caught. and 4. Okay. All right. So now we're going to do what the book said. So let me just go back. And they said for it to go to the right, you got to cast on these 2. So I'm going to cast on these. I think it really doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. So I'm casting on those. And now, what I'm going to do, I'm just trying to make sure this doesn't fall off. These guys are going to come off, and it's going to stay back here. Okay? Now, this is the hard part, trying to, everything just slips off. Just trying to, okay. Okay, so I'm going to put these. See, I don't remember going through all of this problem before. So, okay. So, and I remember it just hanging. Like, I remember it just hanging. I didn't have problems like this. As I come and tell you, if you're going to start something, don't stop. Just keep going. Okay, so now we got that hanging. And now we're going to, it's better just to hold them both, I guess. You're going to go up here and you're going to knit the next 2 stitches. If I can get the yarn, you're going to, and it's supposed to hang. I don't know why it's slipping. Okay. I'm going to knit 1, cast off, knit. Where's the other knit? Didn't it? Wasn't there 4? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna knit another one. Okay, I'm gonna knit another one. Okay. And then I am going to knit. I am going to knit these 2, which is the back, the ones in the back. So this should make the cable go to the right. Okay, so now I can let that go. That was annoying, like really annoying. Couldn't figure that out. Okay, so now I am going to go back to knitting again because I could have sworn I had more than, you know, just what was it? 1, 2, 3, more than 4? I don't know. So, okay, so I'm going to go and do another one. Like I said, it's right now, it's all just trial and error. Okay, so I got cables to do now. I know that one's going to look weird, but it's 2. Okay, now we got knitting. I know I said I was going to miss this one. I'm not going to do anything here. I'm just going to knit. Knit. Okay. And yeah. Okay, so
oh my god.
I don't remember.
Yeah, my diamond or B.
I don't remember it being this far. You know, I don't remember it being in the middle. See how it went? It went in the center. Although that's a cute look. I'll tell you the truth. I like that. I like that, but that's not what I wanted. Okay. So we are going to do on the right work, on the right side of the work. Okay. All right, so we're going to do this again. Because it did go to the right. You have no problems with that. It went to the right. We'll do this again. I don't know why it's split in the middle. But, okay. We're going to go to the right. And maybe it was because I had too many. Do you think? But it shouldn't have mattered because it should have... Let's see. It should have gone like this on the other one. Okay, let's just do it again. Okay, so we're back to trying to do a cable. Now this one, because remember what I was saying, this one went that way and we wanted it to go that way. So I am going to do this. Okay, let's see. So I am going to knit this last one here. I'm going to put it here. And I am going to grab this. I'm going to try to stick it in here somewhere. Oh, God. And then I am going to cast on to here. The 2 here. Hope you can see. And then I'm going to hold it. Actually, it's like I said, it's supposed to hang, but it's not hanging. I don't know why. Okay, let me get the yarn. Okay, so let me come back here. Because I remember it just fine. I didn't have no trouble. Okay, so let me come in between here. Oh, yeah, in between those two. Okay. It was supposed to just hang. And the other time it was like... just keeps slipping. Alright, so I'm just gonna hang on to it as much as I can so it doesn't slip off. I'm gonna come over here, do those, and then now I'm going to get the ones from the cable, and I'm gonna try. It's like working with 3 needles, guys. Okay, and I'm gonna knit the other 2. And I'm gonna knit the other 2. Okay. And, okay, drop this. Go back, let me see, and do the pearl. I said it right this time. So now you just gotta keep practicing and practicing until the light goes off in your head and it goes, oh, that's how you do it. Okay, so let's see now. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I do. So if you make a mistake, just remember it's 2 and 2. So if you have 5, knit another one, and just always make sure you have 2 and 2, just like it says in the book. Okay, let me show you. So you're not looking at this, okay? You're not looking at that. All right? Not these two. You're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. You cast. Okay, so you cast those 2 in the front because it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why it says 4, cable 4 back. So you're putting those 2 on the needle, and then you let it like drop, and try to hold it as much as you can, like I was. And then you knit the next 2, okay? And then you come back, bring those 2 back up, and then you knit those, and then you go back to the pearl, okay? So what I'm going to do is that, that's what I'm going to practice on all week. All week, guys, all week. I was ready. I was so ready to start with this. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay, so what are we doing? Knitting. Okay, so back to knitting. I'm getting this. I'm gonna get this to kill me. Okay, let me get back to knitting. No. What did I just do? We didn't want knitting, right? Okay, I didn't want knitting. Okay, so again, I just screwed up. I'm talking too much. Okay, so we're gonna kind of screwed up there already. Okay, so we're gonna take these 2 off. Okay, now hold those back there so they won't go nowhere. We're gonna get this back here. And we are going to, here's this thing, I feel like it's falling. We're going to knit the next 2. So we're going to knit here. Oh, come on, it's going to knit. Take that off, and then we're going to knit the other one. Take that off, and now we're going to knit. I'm going to knit these guys right here. Always got to make sure you have your work. Sometimes it gets like it doesn't want to pull. Like, come on, get up there. That's what I mean. It pulls the yarn like it doesn't want to go anywhere. Okay, and then we'll knit the 2 in the back. Or on the cable neater. The hell am I talking about? Okay, and it did get a little loose, but that's all right. Okay, I'm gonna try to finish this off. Back into cables. I'm gonna try to do just the last one. I think I'm gonna call it a night because I'm getting frustrated already. And I hope, like I said, I hope you can see. I hope you're seeing what I'm doing. I'm still practicing with that. I don't like the idea that the clamp is in, and I can't see what I'm doing. And you could probably see, but I can't see. And I don't, what the heck? Okay. All right, so let's see how this one looks like. Okay, there we go. We did it. Yay, we got it, guys. We got it. Okay, we got it. That's what I was looking for. See? That's what I was looking for. There it is. There it is. Ah, I'm so happy now. Now I don't have to do this anymore. No, I'm just kidding. That's what I was looking for. And then, of course, when you go back, I know how to do this. I did it. I did it before. I know how to do this. So again, we're gonna do the last one. I think I'm gonna call it quits after that, guys. I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna hurry and do this. Okay. So the two are gonna go. They're gonna hang out in the back. We're gonna pull them up. All right. Actually, I just like slipping them. All right. Hang on to there. See how they just keep trying to come up to the front. Okay. And then we're going to go back over here. Pull our threads. And then we're going to go here. And we're going to knit. Okay. And then we're going to knit the other one. I'm trying real hard not to let it slip out. And then we're gonna come back over here. And now we're going to, I'm gonna have to get this thread. Where is it at? Over here. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how they do it, but all I know is that you gotta learn how to work with the cable needle. Okay, one. That's what I said. Just do it like I do. Just do it slow. Okay. Oh man, there was another knit. There was another one. Okay, we'll just leave it. Like I said, I'll just keep practicing. And I'm just going to have to practice with that cable needle. Like I said before, it was so easy. I had no problems. I was on a roll. You seen the length that I did. I was on a roll. And I don't know why. All of a sudden, I can't. I'm having a hard time holding that cable needle. Okay. Okay, there we go. Something just happened here, and I don't know what. But anyway. Okay, no, it's good. Okay. All right, so here we are, guys. We got it. We did it. We did it. Although I don't know why there was one more knit. Why was there? Oh, no. This knit right here, this last one was supposed to go over there as well. I goofed up. But anyway, I got the gist of it. And now I know that I have to knit a few. I have 6 or more. I mean, you could. I don't know how many there are on here. I can't tell. But it seems like the same. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there was 6 or 7. I think that's what I counted. I said it has to be like 7 stitches, and then that's when I decided up here to do it because those look longer. Right? They look longer than these. So it might have been longer. It might have been maybe 8. I mean, I guess you could do them as long as you want, you know? But I chose 6. Maybe on the next one I do, maybe I will do 8. You know, just so it could be, maybe they could just stretch out a little bit more. Because those look long. But anyway, guys, oh my God. I finally did it. I finally got the gist of it. And now what I'm going to do is practice. And I'm going to practice going like 6 or 7. Maybe I'll do 7. So it's 7. Use the cable needle. 7. Do the cable needle. Well, 7. 7 rows. I always end with purl. You can always buy a book or whatever. Purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, and you do, next time I'll do 7, and then you use this guy, and then 7 again, and then you use this guy. So, got it. Finally. Oh, that took a minute, guys. That took a minute. Anyway, I'm done. I'm so done. For right now, anyway. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me and seeing all my goofs up, my mistakes, and my getting mad. But just like you're trying to learn, I'm learning just as much. I'm doing the same thing, so we're learning together. And when you watch tutorials, it's like you have to watch so many just to get that one thing that you need to know, and you have to watch 100 tutorials just to get that one thing, because they don't share that with you. They're always leaving something out. Do you ever notice that? And one thing I cannot stand in videos is when they do the fast forward stuff. I can't stand that. I don't know why people fast forward their videos. I can understand if you're like painting something or coloring something, yeah. But when you're trying to make something, you're trying to show somebody something, why do you fast forward it? I don't. That's just my take on fast forwarding, that speed thing that makes you go faster and you look so silly. And I better shut up. Anyway, guys, thank you again for joining me for Saturday Night Threads. And you can always maybe you might not want to comment. You can like and subscribe. And yes, you can comment. Be nice, please. I'm trying. Okay, guys, again, thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time on Saturday Night Threads. Bye.